Hey guys, it's Mr. Axler here, and I'm here to talk to you guys about preparing for your first large individual vocal assessment for the first marking period. This would be your Unit 1 individual vocal assessment. You have the option of doing it as a live performance in a breakout room or live in person in class, or you can submit a video of your performance. Now, today I'm going to just go through all of the specifics you need to do in order to prepare for this process. This video is going to be used for both chorale class and symphonic, so I'll be very generic with my terms. I won't mention specific songs, for example, as we go through this process. But either way, here's what you're going to be doing. So an assignment will be created on Canvas for you to perform one or two pieces. You have to decide if you're going to be performing it live or performing it in a video. So I'll do the first part as if you're going to be doing live. And live is much easier in that process. And so I'll explain that first. So once you have prepared the song, and I've given you the specific measures that you're going to be preparing, you then need to decide when you're going to perform it for me live. And I will give you options in class. And there'll be, it could be certain times leading up to the end of the marking period. If it's a virtual performance, I'll put you in a breakout room and I'll listen to you. And I'll put headphones on so that if I'm in a classroom, no one else will get a chance to hear your performance. It'll just be me and you. If it's going to be a live performance in class, you and I will go into a different room, which will probably be room A1. It's our tech room. And I'll just play piano and listen to you there. So those are your options doing it live. If you intend to do it as a video, well, that takes a little bit more preparation. Obviously, you'll do all the rehearsing for the piece or pieces. And if it's multiple pieces, you'll need to do different videos, one for each song. And it's not the whole song, of course. It'll just be a section of the song. That'll all be very specific in the assignment guidelines. When you go on a Canvas, you'll see those guidelines. So when you're ready to record, let's say you've done all your rehearsing and you're ready to go, you'll need two devices. One, to play the backing track that you're going to be singing to, and the other to be the one that you're going to be recording with. Now, in the case of chorale class, you'll have the option to sing along to your specific voice part track. If you are recording for symphonic choir, you'll need to record to the balanced track, and it won't be specifically playing your part. Of course, you can practice all you want to the specific voice part tracks, symphonic, but when the time comes for you to do your actual video, you'll need to use the balance track. Chorale members can use, as I said, the specific voice track to sing to. So you have two devices. Let's say you're going to use the laptop to play your backing track, and then your phone, your phone to record. When the time comes for you to record, you may do it portrait mode or landscape. Doesn't matter to me. This is landscape because it's a wide shot. Portrait would mean, just like seeing the thin shot. Either way, you need to make sure that you are showing yourself from the waist up so I can see your breathing and I can see your posture. If you're going to be sitting, and sitting is a possibility, if you're going to be sitting, you want to make sure that you're sitting up nice and straight. Your back is straight and you have your back away from your chair. I'll show you a side view of that. So here's my chair. My back is away from it. All right. And shoulders are back. Everything is nice and straight. So when I take a nice deep breath, I'm breathing from below. I'm not breathing from my shoulders when I'm taking those breaths. Okay. I also need to be able to see your mouth position when you're singing so that I can see good diction. I can see good vowel placement as you're going. So it's really important to show this part of your body when you're recording your video. Okay. Make sure that the backing track is not too loud so that it's overpowering your singing. Make sure that it's not so soft that you can't hear it. So you can take as many, takes as you want when you're recording it to find the right balance. As you're going through this whole process, you may find that recording it, you would come across like a bad version. Well, just don't use that one. Just use the one that you like the most and submit that one. And let's talk about submitting videos for a minute. When the time comes to submit, you have two options. You can use the media player on Canvas, which will automatically upload it and put it right into the assignment. Or you can use your phone, take the video, and then upload that recording directly to your Google Drive. So then you're just sending me the link, not the physical video. I can't tell you how many times last year and the beginning of this year, students would say, I thought I uploaded it, but I guess it failed. That won't be the case if you put it in Google first and then send me the link. It will be guaranteed I'll get the video that way. All right. I forgot to mention, by the way, going back for a minute, to those of you who are doing live performing, you're still going to use the backing track as well. You're going to sing to the backing track. I can't play it on my end. It has to be done from your end, because if I play on my end, there'll be a delay between my playing it and your singing. So whether you're doing it live or doing it as a video, you have to be the one playing the backing track to sing to. And finally, when the time comes to perform, whether it's live or perform a video assessment, make sure you're following all the guidelines on the high school rubric for vocal assessment. And there's a lot of categories. It can be a little bit scary to see all those. Intonation and vowel placement and diction, interpretation and posture and breathing, all these different things. Obviously, to get the best possible grade, you want to try to tick off as many of those columns as possible. I know for those of you who have been in choir before, you know what my expectations are, and you may have a little more experience in getting as many of those done as possible. But those of you who are new, especially my freshmen, my new ninth graders, you guys will have a little more of a difficult time because you don't have the experience yet in doing this. So don't worry about that. I know what your expectations are and what you've done leading up to that point. But do as best as you can. And we'll go through the rubric in class so you know what my expectations are. So don't worry about that. All right. As always, if you have any questions about this process, please feel free to either email me, caxler@crsd.org, or you can DM me through Remind if you have a question about the process. Good luck, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.